it is Stephanie, and I'm back in my kitchen, and I want to show you guys another recipe. Thank you all. Thank you for always coming, always being there, always supporting me, giving me a thumbs up and my likes and sharing. I really appreciate you guys, okay? But I'm going to show you a recipe that I haven't done it because I haven't been doing videos with my new pot. I use my this pot, which I'll show you in a second, my Instant Pot Dual Evo Plus. That's what this is. An Instant Pot Dual Evo Plus. It is an 8-quart pot, and I really like the pot. And I'll tell you things I like and I don't like about it, but I've been using it for a while. I generally use it on Sunday when I'm doing Sunday dinner, because I like to use the Instant Pot probably more than any other piece of toy equipment that I have. I probably use that more than anything else, really, especially when I want to get stuff done. It's something that may take a while. So it is getting close to, the fall is nearly here, and so people are going back to work, or they are getting ready for, they have to do some meal prep because the kids are going back to school. They may be going back to work, or even if they're not going back to work, you still got to do some meal prep to help your day go along a little better. So I am going to show you what we always eat all the time. And every time I make it, there's never hardly any left, within a day or so. It's always gone. I don't make it a lot, but, I do like it, and I am going to make it. And this is my spaghetti, which I've done many times before, but I haven't done it in this Dual Evo. All right, that's my Dual Evo Plus, and it's plugged in right now. And I'll put the top on and let you know when I get ready to do that. The thing about this pot that I like is it's got these handles, and you can take the whole pot out, okay? But the thing I don't like about it, it will burn. It has a burn. I guess it doesn't have the same, however technology they're using. It will, instead of it coming up to pressure, it'll burn sometimes before it even gets there. And then you have to actually turn this pot off, and then, wait for it to cool off and try to get the whatever made it burn out of there. So it's a little bit of a pain in that area. But it's still a great pot, and it comes up to pressure so much faster than my old one did. I can't even tell you. So what I'm making today is some spaghetti. And for the spaghetti, these are the things I'm using. First of all, I'm using one of these. I always use this. I'm going to cut it up, and I'm going to definitely use this in this pot and get it going. The second thing I'm going to use, I bought these at Walmart. I don't know how they are because I never use it this way. I don't know what the meat even looks like. So I got 2 of these. Each one is a pound. So I'm gonna have like 3 pounds of meat in this dish. And the seasoning, I'm gonna spray the bottom with a little of this avocado oil. I like this. I like this avocado oil. I get this at Costco because I get it, in bulk because I use it. So I buy it in bulk. So I get these all the time, and I like that. Now, I'm going to put in some Spain spice, from red onion powder. I like this stuff too, very good stuff. It's called red onion powder by Spain Spice. Then I've got some Italian seasoning. Let's throw that in there. Then I've got some oregano. Put some of that in there. Then I got some basil. Throw some of that in there. Then I have onion powder. I'm gonna throw a little bit of my onion powder in here. Onion powder goes everywhere with me. Then I also have some garlic powder. It also goes everywhere, generally with me. And I like a lot of garlic in my spaghetti or linguine. Then I have this ground thyme. So that's going in, and I'm going to use some of the salt-free McCormick's. This is garlic and herb. I was looking for this in Walmart yesterday. They didn't have none of this stuff. I don't know. Then also I'm going to use this salt-free onion and herb. I'm going to use some of that in there. So, and this is what I'm going to use, some linguine. There we go. There's some greenie. Literally, I'm going to throw in some onions and peppers in this too. So I'm gonna have to, it's going to be a little bit different. Now, every time you make spaghetti, you can make it any kind of way you want and give it a little different taste. So today I'm going to put some onions and pepper in there, and probably I'm also going to use some Spain spice, this garlic and herb. I like them a lot. So I'm going to use a little bit of this. It's got, the sodium level is on the low side. So that's really the salt from here. And I'm going to use just a little bit of this adobe, the light. Well, just a little bit of that. It's also light salt. So I don't try to put too much salt in my food. I really don't. I try not to. Sometimes I get a little heavy-handed according to my daughter, but that's how I do that. So saute is this bottom button right here. I turn it first. I'm gonna press saute. It's on for 30 minutes. Then I'm gonna press enter. Next thing it says it's flashing is custom. I'm gonna take custom because I turned the pot down a little bit, so it won't be so hot because this thing does burn. So press custom. It's on level 6. On level 5. I had it on level 6 and I got a burn. So I'm taking it down to level 5. Let's see how that rolls. And then press start. So now it's on, and it will tell me when it's ready for me to put some food in here. So, okay, while it's doing that, I'm going to spray the bottom of the pot, of the pan, of the pot, really, with this avocado oil. So things don't stick too much. So it's gonna get a little, and avocado oil has a high level for burn. A high level of, you can turn it up really high, like on a grill, and it won't burn and smoke too much. But I don't know about this thing. So anyway, here it is. While you're looking, while we are there, while I'm trying to get right, I'm gonna open this up, take this out. Got me a nice sharp knife that I literally just sharpened with this. It's a Priority Chef knife sharpener, and I just sharpened it a few minutes ago. So it's ready to go. I'm just cutting it like that, like that. Here goes the pot, and it's hot. And if you could see right here, if you could see the blinking on it right there, it's blinking, cooking. So now it did the preheating, and now it's ready to cook. And that's why it beeped. Just throw them in there. I'm going to throw all of these in, and it's sizzling nicely. And take out my big spurtle right here and let it go around and cook. Let this just cook for a few minutes. This may take about 5 minutes, and I'll be back to show you what it looks like when I get to that point. So I'll take you off camera, and I'll put you back. Alright guys, this has been in about, 4 minutes or so. And this stuff is really already cooked. So what I'm doing is just like getting it brown. I like the edges to be brown. So that's why I really cook it. But I want to show you guys something, and this is where it'll burn. I'm telling you, this thing will burn. I have to do like an extra step, frankly, that I didn't really used to have to do with my other one. So I'm taking this out because time, and take this stuff out and start all over again. So as you see, you see how dark it is in here? Which is all really the good of the meat. You see how dark that is? that will make it burn. And we don't want that. We don't want that at all. So, right now I'm just gonna do the chopped meat. All right, this is the meat that I got from Walmart, the Walmart brand of this kind of meat, of this chopped meat in the roll. I never use it, but I'll use it today. It's 80%, 80-20 my meat. Now, some people might say I use a lot of seasoning. Yeah, maybe I do. But one is how we like it. But then I know I'm not using a lot of salt, and it gives the food good flavor. So, I have a chopper. I do use that. Right now I'm going to use the spurtle. I might chop it some more without the spurtle. And I'm going to get this meat going here. Chop it up and get it going. Some seasoning on here. So first I'm going to put some of the Spain spice, the garlic Spain spice on here. Throw a little in there for flavor. Then next I'm going to put some of this adobo light in there. These are the only two items that I'm using that has some salt in it. So put a little bit of that in there. That's it. Now it's for the herbs. Put some basil in it. And go with the basil. Then we'll put some oregano. So oregano. And this is how I season my food. You guys can season your food any way you wish. This is how I season my food. And maybe I'm putting half a teaspoon of seasoning on here. If you need measurements, maybe that's what it is. But I got the eye and I could see how much I'm putting on there where it's not like too much. So, and it's spices anyway for the most part. It's like not salt. So, and then we've got some Italian seasoning. I'm telling you, this is gonna be gone probably before Tuesday. Now I gotta work Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. But this might be gone before then. I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. Then I got some thyme. Let me put the thyme this way. Let's think of some thyme in here. Then I've got some more onion powder. Just a regular old onion powder. And I'm going to put some garlic powder in. There's some garlic powder. It's starting to smell so good. You know I'm hungry. But it really is starting to smell so good. There's some garlic powder in here. And of course, I'm going to use some salt-free garlic and herb right there. So whatever herb it gives it, it tastes pretty good. Some salt-free garlic and herb. And same thing with the salt-free onion and herb. So when you find this stuff, you should get this stuff. Stuff is really good to put in your meat or in your veggies, whatever. Stuff is good. So whenever you can find it, buy it. That's what I say. I like it. So I'm moving this meat around, and I'm also looking in here to see how much burn mark is going on in here, because that's important. And like I said, I'll probably take it out because I don't want to burn when I bring this up to pressure. So I probably will take it out. So guys, I'll show you what it looks like. I'll be back, and I'm going to let this cook and give it maybe 5 more minutes, and I'll be back and you'll see what's going on. My chopper this time. I want you guys to see my chopper, but I'm using my chopper to get it down to make really fine level of the meat. So if you want it to be chopped finer, then you should use this. And this thing works well with that. So, let me tell you, when you use an Instant Pot and when you're bringing something up to pressure, the meat don't have to be 100% done. You could literally have something frozen in here, put it under pressure, and it'll be cooked to perfection. So it doesn't have to be 100% done, especially when you're in a hurry. So right now, I'm about to take it out of the pot, leave it in a few more seconds, and then we'll take it out of the pot again, like I did the sausage. I'm taking it out, and then I'm gonna wash this pot out, because I'll show you why. I'll show you why I'm gonna wash the pot out, so you can see. You don't want too much burn marks at the bottom. Literally, I could put water in there, kind of rinse it down, but I just want it really clean, so I'm gonna do it that way. I just don't want no burn problem at all. Especially if I take it out, I'll take a look and see how I feel about that. I may just put some water at the bottom of it, but I don't want no burn marks going on. Okay, so. Fry out first. All of it is out for the most part. Then I'm going to get some water right here, and I'm going to put it in. Hot. Put that water right in there. That's hot. Watch out for the steam, guys. Watch out for the steam. What I'm doing is just sort of rubbing it down so I can get that burn at the bottom of this pot. You have to do this. Otherwise, you're going to have an issue. It won't come up to pressure. It'll stop. It'll say, give a signal. I forgot what the heck that signal is, but it will give that signal, and you can't even turn it off. You got to unplug it. So, with a cup of water, that actually will help rub that burn out, and you can see that it actually has rubbed out pretty good. That's what I want to do. So 1 cup of water in here, rather than to clean the whole thing out, because this is good meat. This is good. It's a point of cooking it like that and get a little sear on it. You want to have that in your meat, and you don't really want it to go away while you're trying to cook. So as you can see, it's really brown because I got the water in there. So I have a cup of water in there now. What I'm going to do now is I'm just going to turn it off. Now, it's going to get turned off while I continue to finish what I'm doing here. So, I think it could be okay. It should be okay, because I really did a good job with the water. 1 cup of water is in here already, so that kind of takes care of that. So, when you think you're going to have a burn mark like that, put some water at the bottom and make sure you rub it out. So that's what I did. And literally, I think I'm gonna put just a little bit more water also in there. This is 1.5 cups. So you're actually cooking with me while I'm doing this. And we both experimenting with this because I know how it do. So it's 1.5 cups of water in here just to make sure I don't have those issues. Okay? That's why I did that. Wouldn't normally do it, but I need to do it so it don't have an issue later on. Back in goes the meat. This meat is not really too greasy either. Oh, they said it was, but it's really not too bad. Then in goes, now the rest of them could go in. Okay? I'm hungry, guys. So I got 3 jars of spaghetti sauce. I got 2 of these. These are my favorites, I'll tell you right now. These are, I usually get at Walmart. They are about $5.97, I think, a piece, which is a great number, because in any other store I went to, this thing is almost $10, $12. It's ridiculous. So I kind of get it almost half price at Walmart all the time. So I always stock up when I see them. And then, so I'm putting 2 jars of those in there, and I'm putting 1 jar of this Great Value, which is also Walmart. And this stuff is good too. I mix my spaghetti sauce like that, and this is how I usually do it. So what I'm gonna do is first put this 1 jar in here. Right in, just right in there. Then I'm gonna put the other one right in there. We like our spaghetti saucy. I'm telling you that now. You don't have to use as much sauce as I do, but that's how we like our sauce. I know I bought these on sale too. It must have been $5 for $2 or something. So when I see that kind of stuff, these pantry items, I buy it because it's a good price. You take the linguine or spaghetti or whatever pasta you have, and you take it and you just break it. And folks gonna be hungry, so might as well do that right now. Now I'm just gonna put the rest of the tomato sauce, spaghetti sauce, right on top of this. That's what I'm doing. And then I'm gonna put some more water in there. I get the, as I call, the good out of the jar. So I'm gonna rinse the jars out, put the water in all these jars, and then I'm gonna pour some water in on top of it. That's what I'm doing. With a whole jar, another whole jar of water. I'm gonna put, I don't know, most of it in here for sure. Cause really, I guess that's all I'm gonna put in here. Cause all you really wanna do is make sure the spaghetti is covered up when you put the top on. So it kind of gets in there and gets cooked. So that's kind of good. In fact, I'll finish it up. You don't want to put too much water in. I already had put a 1.5 cups in here, so I won't put any more water in here because I didn't want it to burn. So okay, guys, we're almost done. We're almost done. Let me get the top. All right, the top goes on. The back of it is here. The back of the top here goes back here. You just put it on. As you see here, it still says off, but we're gonna, if you guys heard that, that means the top is unlocked. That means the top is locked. Now, on top, I'm going to show you how this top looks actually. So, it comes with this cover, which is different than the old pot. It comes with this seal and vent, and it's already on seal. I don't got to do no sealing. So it comes right there, and then we're ready to just turn this thing on and let it come to pressure. So, here we go. You will see. We're going to do pressure. Pressure cook is right here. And it's now at custom. So, custom is fine. And I got it on 7 minutes, which I think that's good enough for this pasta. You don't want to overcook it. So 7 should be more than enough, I think. And then we are going to press, and it's on high. When I press the button again, and then everything looks good. So then you go start. And off she go. And I'll see you back in 7 minutes when it goes off. It will come to pressure all by itself. I don't got to put nothing else. I don't have to seal it like the old pot. It's a great pot. This I love, okay? I'll be back in 7 minutes so you guys can see what it's going to look like. All right, bye-bye. Be back. been sitting for 6 minutes. So now I'm going to release the pressure. So I'll let it sit for 6 minutes. Just make sure this should be done. And I'm going to release the pressure, and all you do is press this button right here, press it to vent, and that's it. And that's how it vents. I don't know how well the camera's gonna get that, but the steam just goes straight up instead of spewing all over the place. While the steam is releasing, I'm gonna make a little bit of garlic bread, I think. And my garlic bread, I'm using this. You guys see me use this all the time. I have some of this. I'm gonna spread it on some bread. It's cold right now. So that's what I'm gonna do. Stick it in the microwave so it can be a little more spreadable for me. That's what I'm gonna do. While it's all getting itself together here, I'll stick that in the microwave. 30 seconds ought to do it. Actually, just 20 seconds. Let's see if it'll spread. That's really all I'm trying to get done. Now I can use the other 10 seconds in here. All right. The top went down. The thing went down. So therefore, it's ready. I'm going to open it up. It won't let you open if it ain't ready. So it's open. Steam is away from me. That's most important. Don't have the steam coming in your face. Steam is away. So I am gonna move this out of the way. All right, so what you want to do when it's done is, come on over here, guys. All right, so what you want to do is you need to stir it as soon as you open the pot, get it out. You need to stir it up, and that breaks up the spaghetti, linguine, whichever kind of noodle you decided, pasta you decide to use. It will just break it right up. So generally, I let it sit for a little bit. I let it sit for, maybe 15 minutes or so, just so that it starts thickening up. And it will thicken up. You just need to stir it, and you need to let it sit, and it will thicken up. And I'm with this spurtle, I'm at the bottom of the pot, and I don't feel anything that's sticking at the bottom, which is good. So the method for me to put the water at the bottom, I think worked well. I think it worked well, actually. So it didn't stick. Came to pressure with no problem, and that's good, because I know it'll give you a agita if you do not make sure at the bottom of this pot is not having anything that's sticking to it or burning to it, because you'll get a code that says, no, fix it. So as this is done, I'm gonna let it sit for a minute. I'm gonna get back to oh man, you know what I forgot to put in here? Totally wanted to put in here, but I forgot to put the peppers and onions in. Oh well. Next time, that's what I meant to put in here. But if I didn't take it out, I would have certainly forgotten it. And I didn't take it out, so I did forget it. But I wanted to put peppers and onions in here. But the next time I will do that, so because I have them, they're frozen. So anyway, that's good. That'll work for now. Now, this is my garlic bread, and I'm gonna get ready to stick this in my other oven, in my small Ninja XL oven. And I'm going to get a little brown on there. So we be about ready to eat. I'm hungry, guys. Sometimes that happens with me. When I'm hungry, I just don't be knowing what I'm doing. I need to eat. I don't know what I'm doing, and I need to eat. But I'm going to use this. And every single time I use this, I try to make sure that I use some non-stick. Because cleanup is a problem. You want to have, for me, anyway, I want to have the best cleanup that I can get. So I'm going to use this. I'm putting these 2 pieces. This is a Kaiser roll. And I put some of that. I put the garlic butter on there. And I'm putting it in the oven for, I don't know, and I'm going to put it on broil. And it's going to be on maybe 2 minutes. And it'll be done. Okay, it's in. I'm going to turn it on. I'm going to go to function. I'm going to go to function. And I want to go to broil. It's right here. And it's 4 minutes on low. Well, I'll try that. And I'm going to press start. 4 minutes on low. What I am going to add is a little Parmesan cheese in this. Just like this, straight up. Okay, I'm putting some Parmesan cheese all in. Right, all on top. Let's give it another layer of flavor. And mix it up in here and let it continue to get thicker. And also, I'm going to turn it off because Parmesan cheese will make it stick. So I'm going to turn this thing off. Cancel. So basically dinner is done. I'm going to show you a plate once I get it together. And once my garlic bread is about done, I'm going to show you a plate. So you can see what I'm about to eat. All right, I'll be right back. I'm back. I'm going to dish myself a plate of some food because I'm hungry. So here we go. That's a cup. This is all Weight Watchers spoon. And I'm trying not to have more than that. That's a cup.